Are you blind? You filthy cleaner? Where are you splashing that dirty water? Get your manager over here. My shoes cost $10,000. A lifetime of cleaning won't buy those.
Where the hell did you come from, you lunatic? Today, my daughter Chloe and Apex Group executive Luke are tying the knot. Every big shot in River City is here. You two dare to barge in at the lobby entrance and offend our honored guests? Don't dirty our Davis family's luck. Get out.
What bad luck. On this happy day, we run into these low-class hicks who have no manners at all. They're just bringing down the tone of this whole wedding.
Luke, you're just in time. Look at your company's hotel. What low-class people did they hire? Now call this hotel's general manager. Right now, take these 2 bottom feeders and fire them. Throw them out onto the street to dig through trash for food.
Luke, what are you doing just standing there? Where the hell are the security guards? Take these 2 and drag them out. They're an eyesore.
Luke, if you don't even have this much backbone, you're not fit to be my son. Don't even think of touching my trillion-dollar business empire, not even 1 cent.
Chloe, what in the world is going on? Why is Luke kneeling to the cleaners? Has he lost his mind? If this gets out, we'll be the laughingstock of River City.
Luke, you're out of your mind. Get up now. You're kneeling to 2 cleaners. Do you know how embarrassing this is?
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's their fault. I apologize for them. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Sweetheart, get up. The ground's dirty. Get up.
That's my boy. Under the oppression of the powerful, you didn't lose your backbone and conscience. All the wealth in the world is in your dad's back pocket. As long as you stand up straight today and walk on over, the power of the world and Apex's billion-dollar empire will all be yours.
Honey, it's not your fault. We're the ones who made a mess. Actually, my husband and I came to this hotel to clean today with a hidden agenda. We lost our biological son 20 years ago. Not long ago, we heard he works nearby. We prepared some gifts at the crack of dawn. We figured if we got lucky, we'd run into our biological son. We'd give them to him as a present. But we looked so shabby, he wouldn't even glance our way. The moment he saw us, he took us for cleaners and kicked us out. So the gifts never made it to him.
Am I seeing this right? A live pig at a wedding? Since when did this 5-star Apex hotel turn into a pig farm in the boonies?
This whole place reeks of garlic and onions, and this dead pig, it reeks to high heaven. The Davis family has totally lost face today.
Enough, Luke. Look at what they've done. This is the only wedding banquet I'll ever have. All the city's elite are here. You had them bring this disgraceful garbage in here. How am I supposed to hold my head up in front of my friends? And what about my parents' dignity?
Luke, if you sincerely want this marriage, then have these 2 cleaners take this animal and this garbage and get the hell out of here. Otherwise, this wedding is off.
Honey, it's okay. Now, don't argue with your fiancé. These savory pies, I got up at 4 this morning to make them. I was going to keep them for my husband and me. They're still warm. I'm sorry. This animal was out of control today. It ripped the bag open. We've caused you so much trouble.
Luke, why are you just standing there? A cleaner's cheap pies made at dawn. Who knows how many germs they carry? Hurry up and smash them and throw them out. Then kick these 2 shameful people and this disgusting junk out of here.
Carter, the test is over. My son is a lost cause, and the Davis family is even more unworthy. The billion-dollar bride price we'd prepared, the motorcade, the company shares, withdraw them all.
Chloe, you think this stuff is dirty? But to me, this is irreplaceable. I, Luke, was raised in an orphanage. I'm an orphan who never had parents' love, and since I was a child, I've never known what it feels like to have parents care for me. Since your biological son was blind, looked down on you, and didn't want these gifts. If you two don't mind today, I, Luke, will be your biological son. And these gifts, I'll gladly accept them. This is the most valuable and priceless gift in the world. Chef, get my new parents the best hot meal right now. Be quick about it.
Yes, sir.
Hold it carefully. Take it to the kitchen, and take good care of it. Lose a single hair, and you'll answer to me. Mom, Dad? Carrying all this, you've been through so much. Are you tired?
Not at all, Mom. I'm not tired at all. Good boy. Just hearing you say that makes it all worth it.
Good boy. You don't think we embarrass you?
Dad, how can you say that? You've shown me true sincerity, and given me the purest gift in the world. Today's the big day. With you here, it's complete.
Carter, freeze the assets. Have everyone stand by. My son hasn't changed a bit. He's still a sterling. After today's tea ceremony, I'll make the Davis family, that unworthy bunch, kneel down and cough up every cent with interest.
Attention, everyone. Stop retreating. Lock down all assets.
Good kid. You're treating us to a meal, then all this produce, you're taking it, and that's that.
Luke, what do you think you're doing? Dragging two greasy, stinking cleaners to the very center? Don't you have any respect for us elders?
Exactly, bringing two beggars to crash the party. You even let them upstage the hosts. Luke, today's wedding reception, if you don't want to hold it, just say so.
Disgraceful. They treat me with sincerity. In my eyes, they're cleaner than anyone. A son never finds his mother ugly. A dog never resents a poor family. Since today is our wedding banquet, and since you two are willing to be my parents, then you've got to sit in the seat of honor. MC, bring out two of the finest mahogany armchairs to the stage. Mom and Dad, your son for over 20 years hasn't been able to serve you in River City. Today, I ask you to take the throne. Today, before all the city's guests, I, Luke, want to offer my parents tea and acknowledge them as family.
Chloe, Luke insisted on having his two cleaner parents sit on the throne and serve tea. We've totally lost face today. It's only right to honour your parents. This was supposed to be a happy day.
Since you're so set on playing the devoted son, I'll let you, but let me be fair. Uncle and Auntie, for more than 20 years, you haven't raised Luke for a single day, have you? Now that he's finally made something of himself and is marrying into the Davis family, you two just show up. With some cold, savory pies and a filthy live pig, just trying to snag a son for free and take him home.
Chloe, that's enough.
What? Did I say something wrong?
No, you didn't. When other families' in-laws visit, they bring luxury cars, jewelry, and a hefty betrothal gift, the whole works. But these two, carrying a ragged bag, a piglet, and a bunch of scallions, just want to pick up a son for free. For their old age, they'll depend entirely on my daughter and son-in-law. There's no such thing in this world as a deal this good. Luke, you say something.
Oh, right. Chloe, you're right. Dad, Mom, when your son gets married, as parents, you really should pitch in a little. Today's wedding feast is indeed missing one thing. I, Luke, have lived 26 years without parents or a home. Today, I want to ask you both for something. All that's missing is a family photo. Today I, Luke, don't want any luxury cars or mansions, and no mountains of gold or silver either. All I want is for the photographer to be right here, right now, and take a family photo of us.
Richard, we were so wrong about our son. He never meant to betray us.
That's my boy. Faced with financial pressure, he didn't waver one bit. The right to inherit Apex Group, you've locked it in. Since the Davis family is so tacky, let's not reveal our identity just yet. In our future interactions, I can't wait to see how far they'll go before they dig their own grave.
Oh, right. Almost forgot about Chloe. Your future daughter-in-law. Come here, Chloe. You come here too. Take a photo with my mom. Let's liven it up.
Stay away from me. You're filthy. What a lousy gift. I'm not taking any group photo with hotel cleaners. I'm not taking any photos with hotel cleaners.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Ouch! What a bunch of lowlifes. They can't even take a photo without faking a fall. Chloe, stay away. Don't let that garlic-smelling old lady get near you. So unlucky.
Exactly. Luke, tell your elder here to stay away from my daughter. If you get our $30,000 haute couture wedding dress dirty, can you even afford it?
Are you done making a scene?
I'm telling you right now, you have to, in front of everyone, cut ties with these two cleaners.
And throw them out.
Luke, are you choosing them today or me?
Richard, stop the test. Hurry up and announce who we are. Shove the $1 billion bride price in their faces. I can't stand it. My son is being bullied by these snobs like this.
Carter, end the test early. Notify all bodyguards. Have the $1 billion Supreme Motorcade break through the gates right now. I'd like to see who in River City would dare make Richard Sterling's son lead with nothing.
Mr. Carter, why did you come to my wedding in person? Could it be that the top brass at Apex Group are here to give me and Luke a wedding gift?
Oh, Mr. Carter, you came.
Is the chairman going to keep hiding from Mr. Luke? And play out this fake identity charade to the very end? Old Richard, Wendy, the chairman of our Apex Group, heard you two are here today hosting a wedding for your new godson. He specifically asked me to represent the group to give 2 veteran employees a small gift.
I see. I was scared to death. I thought these 2 filthy cleaners had some powerful connections. Turns out they're just relying on their time at Apex Group as cleaners. Shamelessly, they begged the higher-ups to come and support them. Lowlifes.
Whoa, you scared me to death. 2 old geezers on a power trip. Mr. Carter, don't let these 2 lowlifes fool you. They actually made you come all the way here in person. They have no self-awareness whatsoever.
Mr. Carter, look at this Luke. He had a perfect match with our family, but he gave it up just to lower himself at the wedding by bowing to these 2 Apex cleaners as his parents. Today, he lets these 2 cleaners take seats of honor. Tomorrow, who knows what stupid thing he'll do to damage Apex's interests. I suggest you fire him right now.
If not for the chairman's orders, with one finger, I could crush you all into dust.
Chloe, you've got one thing wrong.
What do you mean?
I can give up this Apex wedding, but I will never give up my parents. Chloe, this wedding is off. Let's get a divorce.
Good boy, good boy. My good boy.
Good. You've got guts. You're truly a Sterling. You didn't bring shame to the Sterling name.
Fine. Since you're not going through with the wedding, let's settle the accounts today. Luke, I'm warning you. That downtown marital home, that BMW, and the $50,000 in the card in black and white are all registered under our Chloe's name. You're leaving with nothing today. Don't even think about taking a single cent from the Davis family.
You guys are way too greedy. The house and the car were bought by Luke, and the savings are his hard-earned money. This is marriage fraud.
Sophie, drop the saint act. I spent 3 years with him. The most precious thing a woman has, I gave it all to him. These things are my compensation for emotional distress. Since he couldn't even come up with $38,000 for a car gift, he clearly lacked sincerity. What's wrong with cutting my losses in time?
Oh, please. What's with the Mother Teresa fake saint act? Our Chloe dumped a cutie. That's because she's smart. If you really pity this cutie Luke, you're such a saint. Why don't you take him in yourself and keep him? Anyway, this broke, useless cutie is only fit for someone like you who's blind enough to treasure him.
I can't believe I was friends with people like you for so many years. I was really blind.
Forget it. Think of these 3 years as a lesson I paid for. Fed to the dogs.
We just don't see eye to eye. From now on, Chloe and I are no longer friends.
You little cutie, who are you calling a dog? Hurry up and take your 2 begging parents and get out.
Mom, Dad, it's too dirty here. Let's go home.
Luke, you'll regret this. I'd like to see, without me, who would want you.
Still acting like you've got a backbone? Without the Davis family, you 3 cleaners will be out on the streets, digging through trash and begging for food.
Carter, investigate the Davis family. Yes, Chairman. For everyone who took something from my son, item by item, write it all down.
Got it. Should we make our move now?
No rush. They've taken from the Sterling family. I'll make them pay it all back with interest. Coughing it up on their knees.
Luke, who are you calling a dog? Hurry up and take your 2 adorable parents and get out. This house, in black and white, is all in our Chloe's name. Today, you walk away with nothing. Don't even think about taking a single cent from the Davis family.
Once you leave the Davis family, you 3 cleaners will be out on the streets digging through trash and begging. Get out!
Mom, Dad, don't beg them. It's too dirty here. Let's go.
Mrs. Sterling, Mr. Luke's out of money. He's at the front desk booking the cheapest standard double room. The top presidential suite and the medical team are all on standby. Need me to show up now and pay the bill for Mr. Luke?
Richard, stop testing him. Today, to protect us, our son has completely fallen out with the Davis family. He's a proud and dutiful son. Shouldn't we tell him about his trillionaire identity now? Don't let him endure this ordinary life any longer.
Carter, keep all assets on standby. Tonight, my wife and I will follow our son's arrangements and stay at a regular hotel. Even in dire straits, our son is desperately protecting us. As his father, I'll shoulder this enormous injustice with him. As for the Davis family, Carter, investigate them. Start cutting off all their funding streams. Everything they've taken from the Sterlings, they'll cough up on their knees.
Mom, Dad, the room's booked. It's not as nice as home, but it's clean. Tonight, your son will stay here with you.
Richard, did you hear that? Our son's awake. All night long, he was tossing and turning on the couch. He must be really hurting inside.
Okay, Wendy, whatever you say, dear. Let's get ready then. Today's the day we tell Luke the truth about his real identity.
I'll go grab some flour. Early in the morning, I'll make him a few of his favorite savory pies and have a heart-to-heart talk.
Mom! I'm such a letdown. Did I really, on my wedding day, end up with the wedding called off and the marriage broken? I've disgraced you both.
Silly boy, you didn't bring shame to your parents. For 20 years, you've never been just a godson to us. You are Richard's and my own flesh and blood. You're the one we've been searching for 20 years, our biological son.
Mom, I'm sorry. For 20 years, I wasn't there for you. You and Dad suffered so much at the bottom. I'll make them all pay back double for it.
Silly boy. For Mom and Dad, you give up a fortune. With you here, we're complete. You're the one who makes your mom the proudest. As for the Davis family, those money-grubbing people, they don't deserve the sterling name.
Mom, I've thought it through. As long as the three of us are together, it's fine to start over. Come on, Mom, let's go home.
Oh my, isn't this Mr. Luke, who at the wedding yesterday had the nerve to boast that he'd pick his two cleaner parents and leave with nothing? As expected, without our Chloe, you can only take your cleaner mom to eat stale savory pies from last night on the curb like a beggar.
Luke, open your eyes and look around. This is what you get for breaking off our engagement. Without me, Chloe Davis, you'll spend your whole life rotting at the very bottom of the gutter, forever a bottom-feeding dog with no way out.
Being a parasite obsessed with money suits your narrow horizons.
You, old hag, who are you calling old?
Luke, don't bother with people like her.
Marry me, Chloe. I, Zach, can give you everything. Wealth and glory. Unlike some bottom feeder who drags his cleaner parents around and can't even scrape together tens of thousands of dollars.
$1 million diamond ring. Chloe, this ring. You two probably didn't decide on it last night, did you?
So what if we did? Luke, I'll be honest with you. 6 months ago, I was already with Mr. Brooks. That marital home you bought, Mr. Brooks has already slept in it.
For 3 years, my son slaved away outside and gave you every cent he made. You actually, behind his back...
Ha 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 ha. Watch your mouth. What do you mean cheating? Chloe's just moving to a better tree. A pretty boy like you whose family can't even scrape together tens of thousands of dollars for a bride price. Do you really think Chloe would stay loyal?
Bro, thanks for looking after my wife for the past 6 months. That car you bought is now taking Chloe and me for a spin every day.
Chloe, Zach. What goes around comes around. For all that you've taken from me, I'll soon settle the score and make you spit it all out.
Oh, 2 p.m. at City Hall. Let's just get this divorce over with. Don't hold me and Mr. Brooks up from getting our license. I'd like to see after I leave you what woman in the world would be so blind as to want a guy who drags his cleaner parents around and leaves with nothing like you, pretty boy.
Richard, at 2 p.m., our son will be at River City Hall with that woman from the Davis family, the ungrateful one, to sign the divorce papers. For 20 years, our sons lived in hiding, endured every humiliation, and suffered countless hardships. Now it's finally over. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We'll go public now with our trillion-dollar Apex Group identity. Mobilize the Supreme Motorcade immediately and rush to City Hall. Today, I want the entire River City to know that he is a sterling, and I'll slap that female villain right in the face.
Carter, notify the billion-dollar Supreme Motorcade at 2 p.m. I, in the name of Apex Group, will personally show up at City Hall with full honors to take my son home.
home the fully loaded BMW and the $50,000 in the bank? Luke, you're not getting a cent back from any of it. It's all in black and white. All of it is under my name, Chloe Davis. Today you leave with nothing. Just think of it as compensation for my emotional distress. Luke, from today on, you're a penniless nobody. Your two poor parents who work as cleaners are even more low class. I'd like to see after you leave the Davis family what woman in the whole world would be blind enough to want a good-for-nothing like you.
Attention, all units, the motorcade's in position. Lock down the entire area under Apex's highest protocol. Awaiting Mr. Luke. Welcome, Mrs. Sterling.
It's been 5 minutes already. Why isn't our son out yet?
Take it easy, Wendy. Just wait 2 more minutes. Once our son steps out, we'll reveal who we are and slap the Davis family right in the face.
Luke, are you deaf or what? I'm talking to you. How does it feel to leave with nothing? For the rest of your life, you and your 2 scavenging cleaner parents can go dig through trash on the street.
Chloe, why are you wasting your breath on trash like him? A low-class bottom feeder like him, away from the Davis family, can't even breathe in River City without wasting the air. If he can even pay the $30,000 monthly mortgage, then today I'll swallow the mahogany table at City Hall whole, right on the spot.
Exactly. Chloe, dumping him back then was the smartest decision ever. Look at him now. He probably has to buy his clothes from street stalls. And he still wants to marry someone in River City? Yeah, when pigs fly. No one would go with him unless they've got the worst luck ever.
Luke, cat got your tongue? Back at the wedding banquet when you rejected me, weren't you so cocky? Let's see after leaving me who would want someone like you, dragging your cleaner parents along. If today you can't find a woman to take you off my hands, then you have to crawl out of here on your knees.
I want him. Chloe, the man you look down on, is priceless in my eyes. You don't want him, I do.
Sophie, don't act like Mother Teresa, you fake saint. If you've got the guts, then today don't just talk. This is City Hall. If you really want this man, then right now with this broke nobody, get the marriage license on the spot. If you don't have the guts, then stop playing the hero here.
That's right. Yeah, get the license on the spot if you've got the guts. If you don't have that confidence, then hurry up and go with him and beg on the streets together.
Luke! If you dare to end your marriage with her today, don't you have the guts to get the license with me here?
Sophie, you're out of your mind. What the hell has gotten into you? You'd actually, just to spite me and to show me up in front of the socialites, throw away your own lifelong happiness just to pick up the man I dumped.
Are you sure you want to marry a guy who can't even scrape up an arrival gift? You're literally throwing yourself away for free. You'll end up carrying him all by yourself. No free lunch in this world.
Sophie, I, Zach, with just one finger, can crush this punk to dust. If you marry him today, you're crossing me. After today, in River City, you're done.
Luke, I already signed. I've got one thing to ask you. I, Sophie, am staking my whole life on you. So, you got the guts to marry me?
What do I have to fear? Miss Sophie. As long as you dare to marry me. I, Luke, swear in front of everyone here today that even if it costs me everything I've got, even my own life, I'll never betray your love. Signed and sealed. Chloe, take a good look. I'm married.
Mrs. Sterling, bad news, bad news.
What's the rush? Is it because the Davis family won't sign?
No. Mr. Luke signed the divorce papers, but then the bridesmaid Sophie just barged in and beat everyone to the punch. Right now, Mr. Luke and Miss Sophie have already gotten their marriage certificate on the spot. He's now holding his new bride's hand, striding briskly toward the entrance of City Hall.
What did you say? My son just got divorced and remarried?
At yesterday's wedding banquet, Sophie dared to stand up to the Davis family for us. And today she actually has this kind of incredible guts and backbone that when my son was at his lowest, she got the marriage certificate with him. This girl really is a loyal and honorable girl, but she's now Luke's own wife, and soon she'll be Apex Group's one and only Mrs. Sterling of the $1 trillion empire, the matriarch. Whether her character can really withstand life's great storms, today I have to test her too. Carter, alert the whole city. Hide every asset right now, damn it. Hurry.
Carter! Mr. Luke and Miss Sophie have just finished the official seal procedures. They're now arm in arm, walking toward the main gate. Chloe and that Zach guy are right behind them. In 3 seconds, they'll all be out the front gate.
Richard, the motorcade's blocking the whole entrance. If our son steps out and spots this, then our $1 trillion fortune would be exposed. So how can we even test the new daughter-in-law's character?
All units, Mr. Luke's coming out. Everyone back up now. Bodyguards, fan out and hide in the greenery. Motorcade, pull back, pull back.
Carter! The motorcade can't get away in time, then just make it stop dead in its tracks. Remember, watch for my signal, then move. In front of our son, we absolutely can't reveal our $1 billion trump card. Carter's been with me 10 years. If he can't even smooth this over, then tomorrow he can pack up and get the hell out.
Oh my God, look at this row of top-of-the-line Rolls Royces. Honey, this must be the Supreme motorcade you specially arranged to take me this afternoon to pick out a Porsche, right? You're so bad, you actually went and got me such a huge, mind-blowing surprise.
Oh, Mr. Brooks, you're being way too modest. Sending a whole fleet of Rolls Royces to pick up Chloe. This towering aura of wealth just ground the ones who bought a marital home and still had a monthly mortgage. Nobodies who left with nothing. Into dust on the spot. Chloe, your taste in men is that of a true top-tier River City socialite. Some people just got their marriage license and think they've already hit the big time. Open your eyes and take a good look. This is class.
Luke, open those blind eyes of yours and see clearly. Now that's a gap. And you, Sophie, weren't you just inside acting all high and mighty? Didn't you keep saying this penniless trash is your priceless treasure? Now do you see? Without the Davis family, he isn't even qualified to bring credit to Mr. Brooks. If you kneel down and beg me now, I might get Mr. Brooks to spare a car to send you back to that shabby hotel.
My total assets only add up to $2 million. Even for that lead car, Apex Group's custom bulletproof Rolls Royce, I can't even afford its run-flat tires. Which god who commands River City's $1 trillion wealth just drove by? Don't blame me for being rude.
Chloe, wipe that smug smirk off your face. Do you think money and flash can buy everything? You look down on Luke for having nothing, but in my eyes, he, compared to that man by your side, that nouveau riche reeking of money, is 10,000 times nobler.
Honey, why aren't you saying anything? Are you used to such grand occasions? Oh, Luke, that poor man is standing right there now. Why don't you have him open his eyes and see clearly what it really means to be a supreme tycoon?
Chloe, keep it low-key. I always tell my guys to just line up a few cars to get around. I didn't expect these guys to be so over the top. They made a scene this big. Sorry for the scene. Mrs. Sterling, these 100 Rolls Royces are for Mr. Luke and Mrs. Sterling.
Honey, why is Carter so careless? Don't blow our cover.
Don't panic. Play it by ear. Let's just act like ordinary elders and see it through.
Miss Davis, don't flatter yourself. Standing here, old Richard and Wendy are our Apex Grand Hotel's partnered veteran agricultural workers for decades. These two elders heard their newly acknowledged godson Luke is here today to settle his divorce. The old couple feels for their godson, unable to bear seeing Mr. Luke lose his dignity as a man in front of the Davis family. The two old folks got up at dawn and came all the way from the countryside, hurrying over as fast as they could, carrying everything they had saved from farming in the countryside and selling grain, their entire hard-earned savings of tens of thousands of dollars, and poured it all into our big boss's wedding planning agency, just to buy out this half hour to rent this row of black Rolls Royces and line them up at City Hall's entrance.
Right. My boy, your dad and I have been farming in the countryside all our lives and have never seen much of the world. We don't have the money to buy you a big house in the city, but we can't let you lose face in front of your city wife. We're sorry, my boy. What your dad and I can do is only this.
I didn't think you two would go out of your way to spend money renting cars to have my back. They've sacrificed so much.
They truly care about you. This kindness is more precious than any luxury car.
Mom, Dad? You've suffered so much for your son. Let's not rent these cars. Just having you as my biological parents is already the greatest and most honorable pride in the world.
Oh my god! That's absolutely laughable. This row of Rolls Royces is actually rented. Luke, your two mud-covered country hick parents, to satisfy your pitiful vanity, dumped their entire retirement savings from farming into these lousy cars.
Oh geez, what an eye-opener. Sophie, take a look. You fake Saint Mother Teresa, your newly acquired hick-in-laws actually sold everything to rent cars to show off. In a minute, when the half hour's up, the wedding agency will drive the cars away. You four broke losers, are you going to walk down the streets and beg?
Dude, thanks to your folks for rolling in at the crack of dawn from the sticks, just to put on a show for us. Renting a car to save face. At 2 this afternoon, yours truly will be at the finest hotel in all of River City, the Royal Dragon Hotel, hosting Chloe's makeup engagement party. The ride we're in is under my name, a real $1 million supercar. As for you four who are putting on airs, you bumpkins, you're only fit to rot in the mud at the very bottom.
Mom, Dad, don't listen to that shameless bullshit. The love you give your son is more precious than 100, even 10,000 real luxury cars, by 1,000, 10,000 times. Today your son happily accepts it.
Luke, stop putting on this so-called tearjerker act for all of River City. Once these rented luxury cars drive off, you're still a broke nobody. Don't forget that the title to the downtown marital home is in black and white, written in my name. But that $30,000 monthly mortgage is due soon. Next month's mortgage, you can't even pay that. I'd like to see what you're going to use to keep living in River City.
Dad, Mom, I'm Sophie. From this second on, I am Luke's legal wife in black and white with the official seal. You two are my own parents-in-law, whom I, Sophie, will care for with all my heart. From now on, Luke and I will take care of you both to the very end. As long as I, Sophie, have a bite to eat, I'll never let Mom and Dad suffer any grievance at all.
To think you'd have this kind of overwhelming courage and backbone to shoulder everything with my son, this daughter-in-law, has my full approval. As for my Apex group, which rules a $1 trillion empire, its bridal tiara for the one and only Mrs. Sterling. In all of River City, no one but you, Sophie, deserves to wear it.
Sophie, don't you play innocent with me? What's with the holier-than-thou Mother Teresa act? Fake saint, $30,000, gonna pay the monthly mortgage with your mouth? You're dead set today on taking on this trash. Next month the bank's coming to repossess the house. I'd love to see your family of four sleeping under which bridge?
Luke, this card's got $200,000 on it. That's what I've saved over the years. I'll cover the rest of the mortgage for you.
$200,000, Sophie? You've completely lost it. For a divorced bottom feeder who left with nothing, you even took your dad's startup fund and dowry and used it all. If your dad finds out you've given away the Miller family assets to a bunch of peasants for free, he's gonna, right on the spot, break your legs.
Aren't you afraid your dad will break your legs?
Oh my god, honey, isn't that Mr. Miller from Miller Trading? He actually showed up in person. You're so bad. You said you'd keep it simple, but behind the scenes you even invited the billionaire Mr. Miller. You really made us look good.
Oh, some people. Open your eyes and see clearly. This is Mr. Brooks's status and style. Mr. Miller came personally to congratulate us. Luke's cleaner parents scraped together everything to rent that Rolls Royce, but it's not even a fart next to Mr. Miller.
Mr. Miller, how come you showed up at City Hall yourself? Oh, you must have got wind of it early and made a special trip to congratulate me and Chloe, right? Having you here makes the Davis and Brooks families truly honored. I'm beyond blessed.
Mr. Miller, you're so gracious, so considerate of us youngsters. I knew it. The Davis and Brooks families are uniting in River City. Even someone as important as you, a titan of industry, personally came to give us wedding gifts. You've honored us beyond measure. I really don't know how to thank you. Later, at the engagement banquet at the Royal Dragon Hotel, you must take the seat of honor.
Oh, my precious daughter, my little princess, Daddy finally found you.
Baby girl, Sophie. There's no way you're Mr. Miller's daughter. Mr. Miller, you sure you've got the right person? She's just a low-class student.
A student? Got the wrong person? She's my own flesh and blood. How could I mistake her?
Chloe, I've been working part-time jobs all over the place. That's because I want to work with my own hands to support myself. Me being low-key doesn't mean I'm someone you can walk all over as you please, since you're so keen on comparing status and showing off. Then from this second on, the Davis family in River City is finished.
Sweetie, don't waste your breath on these bugs. I'm all for you two getting married. But look at the time. You promised me before. You have to get back to the company today, attend the executive board meeting, and take over management of the group. So when exactly are you going to come back and run the company? Your old man wants to retire early and go fishing. The entire board of directors, hundreds of people, are all there waiting for you. Oh, so you must be Richard and Wendy, right? Hello, I'm Samuel Miller. My daughter here has been stubborn since she was little, but her judgment of people, as her dad, I trust it completely.
Chairman Miller? Oh, you shouldn't have. We're just a simple couple from the countryside. We farm the land. We've never even known where a 5-star hotel like Royal Dragon is, let alone its front door or which way it faces. Our boy Luke actually married Sophie, so sensible and so kind she never looks down on us. We Sterlings are truly blessed.
Since you've said that, my dear Samuel, then I, old Richard, won't stand on ceremony. As a father, even though I'm dressed shabbily today, as long as the kids get the official seal today from now on, as long as we've got a bite to eat, we'll never let Sophie be wronged.
Excellent. Richard, Wendy, I love your straightforwardness. Today we're hitting the Royal Dragon International Hotel, and nobody's walking out sober. We're drinking to a big, happy reunion.
Ha! A true tycoon of River City. Samuel Miller's rich and wise and a total girl dad. I, Richard, fully accept this friend. In that case, at the Royal Dragon Grand Hotel, my Apex group has prepared 100 luxury cars and 80 villas, our $1 trillion trump card. It's time for us old pals to lay it all out on the table.
Mr. Miller, you've got to be drunk. Luke's family can't even repay $30,000. They're just taking advantage of your kindness to freeload off the Miller family's fortune.
Richard, Wendy, don't listen to those jealous has-beens. It's just sour grapes. Today's a happy day. Just take my car.
All right.
Mom, Dad, get in the car. With you here, today's perfect.
Carter, the test is over. Go seize Chloe and Zach's fancy cars and that downtown marital home they used as their ace. Recover it all with interest and force a full liquidation. By 5 p.m., I don't want to see those 3 grasshoppers still standing in one piece in River City.
Understood?
Fake. This is all fake. That Sophie, who back in school worked part-time washing dishes in the cafeteria, how could she possibly be the real daughter of the billionaire Miller family? This is definitely that Luke guy trying to salvage his manly pride by staging a big fake show with hired actors.
It's those 2 old geezers. Renting even the row of Rolls Royces leading the way would cost every last cent of their retirement savings from a lifetime of farming in the countryside. This so-called billionaire dad, Mr. Miller, was definitely also hired at a high price as a cheap extra, playing the part of some big shot in River City. When the half hour is up and the wedding planning agency comes for the cars, they'll be exposed on the spot.
Oh, please. I'm talking about you extras from this wedding planning agency. How long's it been? Your cleaner employers already took off in Mr. Miller's car. You bunch of grunts. Why haven't you wrapped up yet? Name your price. This afternoon, I'm going to the Royal Dragon Hotel to host a real $1 million engagement party. I'll rent you actors anyway to come show off for me.
Carter, right? Don't you dare give me that murderous look. You're just after what Luke's 2 cleaner parents pay you. That pitiful few $100. Name your price. At 2 this afternoon, the Davis family is going to the Royal Dragon Hotel. I'll pay double. Your entire 200-strong team of cleaners and guards, I'll rent you all to escort my $1 million supercar.
Rent us and to guard your $1 million supercar? Open your eyes wide and remember this. In this River City, there isn't a single person with that kind of guts and money who can afford to hire my Apex Group's #1 supreme security detail. Chairman's orders. Anyone who's taken Mr. Luke's hard-earned money or trampled his pride, today I'm going to make you pay it back with interest and kneel down to cough it all up. Do it. Beat them half to death.
You! What the hell are you doing?
Zach, here's $500,000. The extra money is my handout for your family's medical bills and retirement savings. Open your eyes wide and remember it. When Apex Group smashes your car, consider it a favor. All units fall back. Escort Mr. Luke and Mrs. Sterling back to the top.
That Luke guy latched on to Sophie. Now even the Apex Group's top assistant is going to back him up. If we just walk in like this to see my dad, he would at most help us get the house back. He'd never dare to go to war with the $1 billion Miller family.
Chloe's right. Today's the big day of your engagement. We gotta make a huge scene. Only if your dad thinks that you and Zach were almost beaten to death at City Hall will he totally lose it. He'll bring all his guys to waste, that Luke punk.
Quick! Use lipstick to make a few bloody streaks on your face and scratch some marks on your thighs. Zach, when we get inside, you'd better wail your lungs out. The more miserable, the better. If I don't kill both of Luke's cleaner parents on the spot today, then I'm not human.
Chloe, Zach, you two, which of those peasants did this to you? Today's your engagement day. Who had the nerve?
Dad, it was Luke. He hired a bunch of thugs in black, and in the middle of the street, they beat us to a pulp. They're now up there mooching off a woman. You gotta take some men and cripple him.
A nobody who left with nothing dares to mess with me? Aaron. Round up all the boys outside watching the streets. If I don't break both his legs today, then my name isn't Davis.
My good son-in-law, Back then, my girl was working her way through school and picking up odd jobs all over. As her dad, it broke my heart. I never imagined my girl, once she started looking, would pick someone like you with such clear eyes and such unyielding pride. A real stand-up man, you have to accept this welcome gift. Richard, I'm so happy today. Come on, old pals. Let's knock back this first drink. No one's leaving here standing this afternoon.
Sophie, having a father as open-minded as you is the greatest blessing I, Luke, have had in my entire life. Thank you for standing by me while I won back all my dignity.
Luke, I told you, as long as I have a full meal to share, I'll never let you suffer the slightest humiliation. Since my dad has accepted you, from now on, Miller Trading will have your back.
Wendy, please make yourself at home. Our daughter finding Luke is my good fortune. From now on, we're one family. If you ever need anything, just say the word. In River City, there's nothing I can't handle.
Samuel, I'll drink your wine. But this money the Sterling family can't accept today. I, Richard, have been looking for this brat for 20 long years. Today he gets to marry Sophie, a daughter-in-law with real backbone. As the elders, we've long prepared a grand gift. Samuel, truth be told, these rags I'm wearing are just a disguise for hiding in River City. Now that the kids have tied the knot, today, I, Richard, will officially have my assistant Carter present this $1 trillion gift to my dear daughter-in-law. My trillionaire identity should also...
Luke, you brat! You dared to bring in those thugs in black to beat my daughter and her husband like this. Just look. My daughter's head is covered in blood. And look at Mr. Brooks, you've crippled his leg. Even if the Almighty himself were standing right here today, he still couldn't save you, you brat. I'll make sure you and these two guys die right here in this private room.
This red goo all over your head smells like sweet fruit wine. Nowadays, kids staging accidents won't even bleed a drop.
Dad, look what they did to me. My whole body hurts. My bones feel like they're breaking. All my life, you never even raised a hand to me, not even a finger. Today, they almost beat me to death out there. You have to stand up for me today. Help me kill this guy who has nothing.
Chloe, don't be scared. Today, Dad's here. No one's gonna touch a hair on your head. Even if it costs me my life, I'll make sure these bottom feeders pay with their lives for what they did to you and Zach. And you, old baldy, I don't care if you're a nouveau riche with a few junk companies or some patsy that Luke dragged in from nowhere. Your daughter Sophie is just a blind fool. Surround them!
Chloe, you pour the welcome red wine over your head. What's with the martyr act? Do you think everyone's as brainless as the Davis family?
Sophie, don't you dare badmouth her. Look at our Chloe. She was in so much pain in the car that she passed out several times. And you dare call that red wine? You shameless woman, you sponge off Luke in the private room and still you badmouth her.
Sophie, you little man-chasing office girl. Today, I'm going to ruin that seductive fox face of yours.
You bunch of short-sighted snobs. You really think everyone else is just going to let you push them around? Arthur, you reckless fool. I, Samuel, started from nothing in River City. Back when I was running Miller Trading worth billions, you didn't even know which mud pit you were in, digging through trash for scraps. And you dare call me a fool? You even dared, right in front of me, to throw mud at my son-in-law and my sweetie. Arthur! I'm standing right here, right now. If you lay a finger on me, just try it. I'll grind every one of you snobbish, money-grubbing bugs into dust right here, or my name's not Samuel.
Miller? Chairman Miller? How could it be you? You too! Didn't you just tell me that the other guy was just some small-time businessman? A nouveau riche with a tiny company? How is he the boss of Miller Group? You two set me up on purpose.
Dad, I only heard it from others. How was I supposed to know what was true?
Chairman Miller, we were blind to your true worth. Please be generous and let it go.
This really has nothing to do with me. I was just along for the ride. I didn't dare say a single bad word.
Scared now? assaulting people in public, malicious slander, and barging into our room to start a fight. All your misdeeds are laid out right in front of us. Did you think a few pleas for mercy could wipe it all away?
Earlier you seized my property and savings, and humiliated me and my elders in every way. Now you show up at our door and cause more trouble. For all your wrongdoings, we'll take legal action and hold you accountable one by one. No one's getting away scot-free.
Chloe, you knew damn well that the other guy wasn't just some nobody, yet you deliberately misled me. What exactly is your game?
Dad, at this point, what's the point in blaming me? Let's first figure out a way to beg Chairman Miller to forgive us.
Step aside. The Apex Supreme gift has arrived. All executives and bodyguards welcome Mrs. Sterling to make the announcement.
Chairman, trillion dollar CEO.
Carter, how dare you? The test's long over. I was in the private room with my new daughter-in-law. Samuel downed 3 full glasses of hard liquor, and you're only now coming in with the grand gift. If this afternoon my son and daughter-in-law, because of your delay, suffered even the slightest grievance, I will, right now, strip you of your position as first special assistant.
Chairman, please calm down. It's because downstairs I was forcibly seizing and liquidating all the bank accounts and properties of the Davis and Brooks families. That's why I missed the auspicious time to give Mr. Luke and Mrs. Sterling the $1 trillion gift. Please punish me, Chairman.
Arthur, Chloe, didn't you sneer at my son's $30,000 bride price? Didn't you say in River City there was no one who could afford our Apex Group's wedding security detail?
Special Assistant Carter, are you kneeling to the wrong person? Him? He's obviously nothing but a Grand Hotel cleaner, a bottom feeder. How could he possibly be the man at the helm of $1 trillion Apex?
No, impossible. This has to be fake. The supreme ruler of Apex, Richard Sterling. Chloe, you jinx. Didn't you say Luke's whole family was nothing but hillbillies with no background? How, in the blink of an eye, did he become the supreme ruler of a $1 trillion consortium? You've ruined the whole Brooks family.
Carter, don't you dare put on this act in front of me. Your acting, I gotta say, is actually pretty convincing. You even made up the Long Tang Board's fake gift list. You even forged the official seal. If you guys really were a $1 trillion consortium, then I'd be the Secretary General of the UN. Dad, sweetie. Don't be fooled by these bottom feeders acting. They're just bluffing. But Luke, you grew up in an orphanage. Why would you lie to me?
Dad. Mom. You two, you're actually the founders of Apex Group? This? What the hell is going on here?
Carter, the chief aide, leads Apex Group's River City branch and the 36 listed companies' senior executives to welcome Mr. Luke back. $1 trillion assets have been fully unfrozen in a split second. Chairman, please take charge of River City.
Carter, all assets are fully unfrozen. Bring out the grand gift we've prepared and present every last bit of it on your knees.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing. These people have eyes, but they're unworthy, so eat them alive. My son's hard-earned money, every last cent of it, must be completely settled.
Yes, Chairman. The legal and finance departments have completed the Davis families and the Brooks families' full forced liquidation. Chloe's downtown marital home and sports car have been legally repossessed and sealed. All of Zach's shell companies have been completely dissolved. The Davis and Brooks families are now completely wiped out.
Luke! You can't do this to me. I've been with you for 3 whole years. I gave you the most precious years of my youth. This $1 trillion empire and $1 billion bride price should have been half mine. Who the hell does Sophie think she is? How dare she steal my bridal tiara?
Chloe, you cheating, betraying low-life trash, you aren't even fit to tie his shoes.
Carter, these people dirtied the Royal Dragon Hotel carpet and faked an accident. They're nothing but low-life trash. Throw them out right now. From now on, never let them near my son or daughter-in-law again.
Yes, Chairman.
Oh no. Just now I gave the supreme black card and strong liquor, but now, compared to that, this black card is probably not even enough to buy a cup. How can I possibly give this away? Ah! Richard, your astronomical fortune compared to me, an uncultured nouveau riche in trading, is 100 times greater, if not 1,000. That supreme black card from earlier...
Samuel, don't say that. This red envelope is a blessing from us elders to the couple. It's the thought that counts. Today, just let the kids take it. Your daughter, Sophie, is a good kid with real backbone. When Luke had nothing, couldn't even scrape together $30,000, and the Davis family treated him like dirt, she still bet her whole life on a reckless gamble with my son. In this filthy, money-grubbing River City, your Miller family still has such spine. This family bond, I, Richard, wholeheartedly accept. This money will all go to the kids later as pocket money. Let me make this crystal clear today. From now on, River City's multi-billion-dollar Millers are the sole strategic partner of trillion-dollar Apex. Anyone who dares lay a finger on my friend is declaring war on the entire Apex consortium.
Dad, Mom. What's going on? You two hid your identities. Just to test me?
Silly boy, don't blame your father. It was an accident that you got lost back then. When your father and I moved heaven and earth to find you in that orphanage, and we finally did, you were already all grown up, but you were so stubborn, you absolutely refused to take any handouts of unknown origin. Your father, he was scared by the old money clans and their infighting back then. What he hated even more were those in River City who leaned on their family backgrounds to run wild, scorn the poor, and flatter the rich, short-sighted and spoiled.
Brat, my Apex consortium, richer than a nation, controls the world's economic lifeline. I hid my identity, lurking in River City, doing the most menial work, just to see with my own eyes if my own flesh and blood, without the trillion-dollar halo, without any material support, in the mire could truly grow an unbreakable, world-defying backbone. For 3 years, you slaved for the Davis family. Every time your mom and I looked, our hearts bled. But I held out. If this afternoon, for a paltry $30,000 in bride price, you had knelt to those bugs in the Davis family, you would have lost the Sterling's conscience and integrity. Then this trillion-dollar empire, I would rather smash it all than pass you a single cent. But you, boy, didn't let me down. Facing dozens of iron rods, you risked your life for your bride. And my dear daughter-in-law, Sophie, and my good friend Samuel, they even dared, when you had nothing, to stake Miller Trading's whole fate on you. Ha ha ha! Carter, bring up the bride price.
Yes, Chairman. Welcome, Mr. Luke. Mrs. Sterling, take your place. Bring Mrs. Sterling's welcome gift for ruling River City into the private room. By the chairman's order, starting today, $1 trillion Apex will invest in River City. The welcome gift is officially delivered to Mrs. Sterling, Sophie.
I've been in the trading game for 30 years, and I figured with $1 billion dowry, I could already swagger around River City. Compared to Richard, my measly billions are pocket change now.
Ha ha ha. Samuel, don't be so stiff. In this private room tonight, there are no tycoons, only family.
Ha ha. Great. Anything you say, Richard. Tonight we're definitely drinking and not leaving till we're wasted. Haha, my good friend, since the kids have officially taken over Apex and Miller's joint board, we old pals have finally pulled it off. In 3 days, we'll get that world-shaking wedding of the century done.
Fake. It's all fake. Luke is mine. The $1 trillion assets that bridal tiara meant for Mrs. Sterling should all be mine. Sophie, you evil woman. Give my $1 billion bride price back to me.
Arthur Davis. I don't give a damn if your daughter cheated or broke off the engagement. Today, Zach's company is completely bankrupt and dissolved. It's all in black and white. The Davis family guaranteed it. $5 million in loan shark debt. Either you repay it or hand over your worthless lives.
Mrs. Sterling Chairman and Mrs. Sterling have already arrived at the top floor auditorium. As for Mr. Miller, the cash has all been personally counted by Carter. Please make your way upstairs.
Thanks for your hard work. What about Luke? Is he all set? If he dares to be late today by even 1 second, I won't have it.
Don't worry, Mrs. Sterling. Early this morning, Mr. Luke put on his custom suit, his hair perfectly combed. He's been in the lounge waiting for you for 2 hours. So anxious, he drank 3 cups of hot tea.
He's got a conscience after all.
Scarface, don't waste your breath on him. Move in. Circle around from behind. Just knock him out and take him away. Sophie, you're finally awake. Weren't you supposed to, in front of all of River City, be the $1 trillion bride and snatch my bridal tiara? Look at you all messed up now. You're gonna die at my hands today. I want to see what you've got left to marry Luke, that cuckold.
Wipe that smug look off your face. You're just throwing a tantrum right now. Because you're jealous that I beat you, fair and square.
Shut up. You shut up. Those shares, those betrothal gifts, they were all mine to begin with. You think I wouldn't slash that seductive face of yours? Scarface, call that loser Luke and tell him to bring Samuel's $1 billion in cash as the welcome gift and all of Apex Group's shares in writing to me on his knees. Otherwise, today I'll have this person torn to pieces.
That's right. Tell him to bring $1 billion as ransom. Sophie, you think you're so tough and love throwing yourself at men? I want to see, when danger comes, whether he will really choose you.
Something's off. Sophie's always so careful. From the car pulling into the garage to now, it's been a solid 20 minutes. How is there not even a phone call? Where's Mrs. Sterling? Why hasn't she come upstairs by now?
Mr. Luke, 10 minutes ago, Mrs. Sterling got on the VIP elevator to go upstairs and change.
She came up? I've been waiting here for 10 whole minutes and haven't seen even the hem of her white dress. Go right now and check the garage surveillance. Hurry.
Yes, sir.
Hahaha, Luke. Didn't expect me, did you?
Chloe. What did you do to Sophie?
What did I do to her? Sophie, that thief who stole my bridal tiara and my $1 trillion assets, is now tied up by me on the iron chair in the abandoned warehouse in the West End.
Luke! Stop playing big shot. Haha, listen up. $1 billion in 30 minutes. If you're even a cent short, I'll use this dagger now to slash up your new wife's face.
Chloe. You're dead.
You're insane. You money-grabbing villain. How dare you touch Samuel Miller's one and only? $1 billion, I can pay that right now. But if my Sophie loses even one hair today, I'll make you pay back with interest and grind your bones to dust.
Chloe's taken Sophie. She's at the abandoned warehouse in the West End.
Everyone stay calm. Carter, contact Apex Group Security immediately and coordinate with the police. Seal off every exit in the city. Track down the suspect vehicle. Move all forces west to surround them.
I'll stay at the hotel and keep the guests calm. There's been an emergency. We need to keep this quiet to avoid rumors.
My daughter's in danger. I have to go myself.
Dad, you stay here and stand by. I'll go rescue her myself. I promise I'll bring Sophie back safe.
Sophie, 2 minutes are up. Where's that Luke of yours who kept swearing he'd never let you down? Why hasn't he knelt down and brought the $100 million in cash and those so-called shares? You look down on the Davis family for asking for a bride price, but now look at you like you're waiting to die.
Chloe, you're a parasite with a head full of the stench of money. You'll never know what true integrity and devotion are. This stubbornness will be the death of you. Stop now while there's still time to turn back.
Oh, please. You're at death's door, yet still pretending to be Mother Teresa. Scarface, hold on. Once the half hour is up, if we don't see the $100 million, make her crawl to the streets and beg. Chloe, something's off outside. Let's just call it off.
At this point, no one walks away clean.
Everyone, wait outside. I'll go in alone.
Luke, stop acting so devoted. $100 million in cash. Sign the papers right now. I'll happily take the money and let her go. Otherwise, today neither of you is walking out that door alive.
Miss Davis, your appetite's a bit too small. Mr. Sterling, on top of the $100 million, you also need to pay my men's overseas relocation allowance today in black and white, in full.
Every single term. I agree to all of them today. First, put the knife down. If anyone actually gets killed in River City, no one can afford the consequences.
Shut up. Don't play games with me. Right now, back off 30 feet, not one step closer. Luke, how dare you lie to me? Go to hell.
Nobody come closer. Stop right there. Everyone back off. Take one more step and I'll take her down with me. Even if it means going down in flames, no one walks out of this warehouse alive. If it's a fight to the death, nobody's walking out of this warehouse alive.
Luke.
Don't be scared, Sophie. I've got you. You're safe now.
The wound's too deep. You've lost so much blood. The wound is too deep. He's lost so much blood.
Luke, don't get cocky. If not for my bad luck today and running into that infighting, I'd be sitting on that $1 trillion throne of the young madam, basking in glory. Me, Chloe.
Greedy to the core, unworthy of your station. Today is the day your Davis family in River City meets its final doom.
Does it hurt, sweetie? My heart's breaking. You just got back, and if anything else happens to you, how am I supposed to live?
These money-worshipping snobs, these kidnapping lowlifes are absolutely lawless. Mr. Sterling, today I, Samuel Miller, am putting it out there. They'll pay back every penny plus interest and rot in jail for good.
Chairman, Mr. Luke, they were caught red-handed with hard evidence of kidnapping and extortion. Legals filed it by the book, and it's now officially under investigation. Also, all the Davis family's bank accounts and their ace in the hole, the downtown marital home, and the BMW have all been lawfully seized and liquidated.
Sophie, it's just a few scrapes and a little blood. No need to worry.
My good son-in-law, well done.
Over at the hotel, I've arranged for my first assistant, Carter, to calm the guests. Today's wedding is postponed for now.
Oh, my silly daughter, how could you do something so dumb as to dig your own grave?
Please, have mercy!
We, the Davis family, will give everything we have to fully compensate Mr. Luke and Miss Sophie. Can't we just settle this privately? Please, spare my daughter.
Shut up. Kidnapping and extortion are serious felonies. The circumstances are extremely severe. Before the law, there is absolutely no possibility of a private settlement. Get ready for your sentence.
Luke, we know we really messed up. We used to be snobs. Foolishly, we made things hard for you and your cleaner in-laws. Please, for the sake of the bond we shared for 3 whole years, help our Chloe and plead with the court for leniency.
Mr. Luke, all the Davis family's bank accounts, that downtown marital home, and the BMW have already been seized and liquidated by Special Assistant Carter. We've got nothing left. We're beggars. Chloe's been spoiled rotten since she was little. She just can't handle all those decades in prison.
That old bond? Mr. Davis, from the moment you and your daughter conspired with Zach to seize my hard-earned property, and even on my wedding day, treated my cleaner parents who made savory pies like filthy cleaners, and threw them out the door, I, Luke, have completely cut ties with you. What Chloe did today is a violation of the criminal law. Justice will take its course. I've got no right, and I won't interfere.
Chloe brought this on herself. Our Miller Trading and $1 trillion apex will never kick anyone when they're down, but we sure won't plead for her. In River City, everyone must pay for their own trashy behavior.
For the sake of my son's 3 years of youth, I can promise. Apex Legal will not pursue any additional huge civil damages. This is already the Sterling family's biggest concession. Thinking you can rely on so-called favors to dodge serious legal punishment won't fly in River City.
After learning this lesson in blood, from now on the streets, live a steady and honest life. Don't be a homewrecker, and you'll live in peace.
The old me swallowed that $30,000 humiliation full of bitterness. Now that I've crossed that hurdle, I just want to leave the ruins of the past behind and start over. With the Sterling family's pride, I'll protect everyone who loves me.
Hardship has kept us together in the darkest moments. Luke, on the road to a $1 trillion summit, our family will walk it together. Everything's getting better and better. We finally have a stable little home.
From here on out, things are only gonna get better.
We were separated, tested, and put in danger. The road was rough, but at least it all turned out well.
2 families joined by marriage with kids and grandkids everywhere. That's a huge blessing.
There's one thing I've never brought up. Back in the day, I did business overseas and made some business enemies. That threat still hasn't been dealt with. Now that you've come into your own, this is your next challenge.
I understand. I'll protect everything we have and root out every hidden threat to keep the family and the Apex group safe.